Welcome back to the American Dream. We've got a great episode for you today. We're going to check out one of my favorite parts of Southern California. It's going to be a good one. Let's get it started.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain in the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Today we are going to tour Orange County with a mother-daughter-son trio, Lisa, Fianna, and Gio, also known as Team Helou. They are going to show us what the Orange County lifestyle is all about, and it all starts with Newport Beach. All right, what are you going to have me do over the next couple days?
We want to show you what it's all about down here, the lifestyle. Bikes are huge down here.
Yeah, I mean, biking's cool, but I heard you're taking me to a listing with its own dock and Duffy. What on earth is a Duffy?
We'll teach you how to
Duffy. Oh, teach me how to Duffy. All right, let's do it. Okay, Lisa, this feels like a community that a lot of awesome people live in. Would I know anybody who lives here now or used to live here?
There's quite a few. John Wayne lived down the way. Shirley Temple had a house here for years. Charlie Chapman lived in that house right across the way.
Do each of these homes feel different? Like in this one, for instance, it's like a Cape Cod, but modern twist, like very comfortable.
The beauty of Newport.
Yeah.
Every little area, even every little street has its own just charm to it. It has that little uniqueness that sets it apart from the others.
Would you call this a deck?
Well, we just call it a retreat patio because so many people now love to live out on their patios. So it is initially 1,000 livable square feet out here, and you could easily fit 50 people.
And if your guests overflow, they just send them on in the Duffy. You send them down the dock and they can go on to the next house.
Well, speaking of, we have a little treat for you. We are going to take you out on the Duffy.
Really? I get to go see the Duffy?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's up?
How's it going? Are you ready for the water?
I am ready. What's up?
So who's steering this thing?
I think I am.
Up high and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Light it up and let it roll. Here I go.
Woo, Duffy time.
Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my mind.
There's obviously boat culture here and surf culture. Would you say
Duffy
it's more
culture.
boat
Duffy
culture
culture.
or surf culture?
I think it's Duffy culture. Essentially, this whole electric boat thing started when a guy named Duffield, he was a kid. He wanted to take his parents' boat out in the middle of the night, but he didn't want to wake him up. So he somehow found a way to take a golf cart engine, fasten it to the side of this just rickety old canoe, and that was like the first prototype of the Duffy.
He still lives on Bayshore.
Yeah, he does.
And he's been the mayor. And
I think you have to be the mayor after you invent the Duffy, and it's that prevalent
Yeah.
here. You kind of have to become the mayor of the town,
Right?
just by principle.
Yeah.
That's right.
A young boy who drowned, him and his friends were heading to Catalina.
And they didn't know at the time that there was this humongous wave coming in because he couldn't see the wave coming. And then by the time he saw the wave, he went to turn and the boat capsized.
After that, the dad went on like a 10-year mission, the rest of his life essentially, to get the funding to build these jetties. Yeah, because before they built these, the harbor was like, there were sand dunes in here. Like, it was not at all what it looks like.
It wasn't
now.
safe for
Not
anybody.
safe, no. So great for surfers, like like a nightmare
At
for
certain
like
times of year.
navigating.
Anything else?
But in the 20s, this man raised $2 million.
Wow.
What?
Nothing severe has happened since.
Except that as a result, on this side of the jetty created the famous wedge wave.
Anytime there's like a south swell that comes in, the wave goes and hits the jetty and then reflects off of it. And then that reflected wave meets another incoming wave. And that's when that peak happens.
Sure.
And those can reach 30 feet.
The first people to tame the wedge were a group called the Wedge Crew. As the Wedge Crew grew, so did attention from locals and outsiders who watched as the body surfers rode the big waves.
We'll do what we want. We're gonna make our own way anyway. We're already out the door. We gotta be free when we wanna be.
The popularity of the wedge soon spread and the body surfers were joined by boogie boarders and board surfers. Fights for the big waves created tension between the competing groups. In 1993, the Wedge Crew became so frustrated with the boarders that they took their grievance to the courtroom and obtained a blackball ban, meaning that, to this day, it is prohibited to use any boards during peak daytime hours in the summer. The Wedge Crew are still body surfing.
Make no mistake, it's a setup. Ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna let her. You told me straight that I'd regret it, but I'm already gone.
Although the feud between the body surfers and the board surfers was intense, Gio took me to the beach to have a closer look at the wedge and to meet Hans and Gigi, a body surfer and a board surfer who are happily married, proving that when in love and at the beach, we can set our differences aside.
Hey guys. Good to see you, Gigi. Yeah. Hey Hans, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Cara.
Hi, what's going on? Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you two live in the area?
Just up the hill.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we were just talking about the wedge and how gnarly it is, and
I used to
what a
surf in
crazy
high
thing.
school.
See, there you go. This is the
How
guy to
long
talk
have you
to.
two lived here?
I've lived here since '74. Yeah, but I used to come down as a kid.
Do you still surf?
Oh yeah, I still
Okay.
surf. She's a bodyboarder.
That's
She's
great.
Little Croix del Mar.
Oh, it's a great spot. Yeah. Yeah, right over there. Yeah.
Summertime, go there and push her in some waves, and she loves it. She's a little fish.
So
we go swimming 500 feet out from the shoreline. I go, hey babe, we're a little bit out.
Yeah, you're like, how do we get in?
That's
Maybe turn
nuts.
around, and she's still a water dog. She's going out further, and she'd just go to Catalina if I didn't stop her.
That's awesome. So I have to ask, what was it like coming to the wedge in high school?
Well, you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because you can get hurt out there.
Yeah.
People do get hurt out there. You have the rocks to deal with, and the wave's very powerful, and you have to be in the right place at the right time. And if you're not in the right place at the right time, you're going to get hurt.
Right.
So-
Any close calls?
No.
No?
I was younger and maybe a little braver, and
Sure.
now I would think about going out there because, you know, it's a young man's game. But I know older guys that go out there and they shred. They do
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
So Tara, this is the world famous wedge.
Okay.
And today you can see the waves are huge, right?
That's right.
A little calmer than what I've heard.
It looks a little bit like Lake Wedge, which it is sometimes that way, but in the summertime when the swell's right, you can have waves 10, 15, 20 feet high, and it's serious out here.
Wow.
So say someone moves here, they love the area, they want to come and experience body surfing. What's your number one piece of advice?
Well, there's a lot better beaches north of here. There's safer beaches.
Stay away.
This is not a learning area.
Understood.
This is an area where you have the pros.
Well, that's what makes it so fun to come and watch, like when there's that south swell
Right.
and you get those 15, 20-foot peaks.
You can learn
And
from the pros.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the kids lined up with their their cameras, watching their friends that are out there. It just makes a huge community of surfing, just fun and family. I like it a lot.
Oh man, well you two honestly are the embodiment of what I feel like this area is, and I can't thank you enough for
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
This is where it all begins.
Next up, we're heading into your neighborhood to find out what's going on in the real estate market with a local real estate expert.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Giles with Concierge Title.
And I'm Penny Green with Synergy One Lending.
We're here today with Jennifer Puryear at the Dell Children's Hospital.
Yep, we're going to learn about all the cool things that Dell Children's Hospital does for our community and for the kids.
Well, let's let her talk a little bit more about it, so let's just go to the segment.
All right, sounds good.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Puryear with Remax Austin Skyline, and we're here today with Megan Campuzano, Senior Director of Development for Dell Children's and our liaison with Children's Miracle Network. Thank you and welcome, Megan.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the relationship with Dell Children's Hospital and Children's Miracle Network.
Absolutely. So Dell Children's Medical Center is the only Children's Miracle Network hospital here in the Austin area. And we are outside in the Healing Garden right now, which I think is just a really special spot to showcase some of the special places in the hospital that really let kids be kids, even when they're in the hospital, which is such an important part of what our Children's Miracle Network program provides.
Yes. Now tell us a little bit about, I mean, I know, but tell us a little bit about the relationship with Remax and Children's Miracle Network and how that works.
Yeah, so we are really proud to have so many community partners through our Children's Miracle Network program, just like Remax. And one way that we work with Remax is through our Miracle Home program, which enables us to work with miracle agents like Jennifer, who actually commit to making a donation through each closing that you have through your work with your clients. And then clients actually get a special honor card to let them know that this donation has been made on their behalf. So it's just a really beautiful way to be able to work together in the community through the work that you're doing and also helping the kids in our community at the same time.
So now with that money, what are some of the things that you've done with the program?
Sure. So actually in the background is a brand new inpatient, outpatient mental health unit that we were able to open over the last year, largely thanks to our Children's Miracle Network funds and our partners like Remax. We are also going to embark on a huge expansion here at Dell Children's, building a brand new building to house 3 centers of excellence that are really going to allow us to keep kids here in our community so they don't have to leave Austin to get what they need.
What is a way that people can get involved with Children's Miracle Network? I mean, do you guys have any events coming up or?
Well, we actually are always encouraging everyone to keep their eyes and ears open for these types of community partnerships. We work with a lot of different corporations across Central Texas. And so if you've ever been asked to make a donation when you're at the checkout line in Walmart or Costco, or maybe make a donation on Miracle Treat Day at your local Dairy Queen, and then of course working with our fabulous miracle agents at Remax on each of your closings. So, you know, keep your eyes and ears open for those types of community partnerships that really enable us to make a difference here at Dell Children's.
I know that I got involved because someone in my office was a miracle agent, and I just thought it was such a gratifying thing. Tell me how other agents can get involved, other Remax agents.
So we really want to encourage as many miracle offices out there as we can, which means every agent in the office is a miracle agent. And the more miracle agents we have, the more kids we can help.
Right.
And so we want to encourage all of those Remax agents out there in the community to visit supportdellchildrens.org and learn how you can become a miracle agent just like Jennifer, so we can continue helping families across Central Texas.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us again on The American Dream, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Penny Green with Synergy One Lending.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Giles with Concierge Title.
And we're here today with Christy Levy with Levy Properties.
We're gonna sit here and hang out there for a little bit here at Hearth and Soul, and she's gonna tell us all about this wonderful place here in West Austin.
Hey, it's Christy Levy with Levy Properties in Austin. And today I'm going to show you a fabulous new store in Central Austin's Tarrytown neighborhood. This is a store, it's called Hearth and Soul, and it's a hospitality retail store. It's only been there a few months, but it's already done so much to bring our little community together. So we're gonna go meet my childhood friend and assistant manager of Hearth and Soul, Granger, so she can tell us more. Hey, girl.
Hey, welcome in.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, here's Granger, assistant manager of Hearth and Soul, and she's going to tell us a little more about the store. So why don't you start here? What do we have here?
All right, so welcome to Hearth and Soul. It's set up like a home. It's unique in the fact that it's a hospitality-driven storefront. So everything is for sale. So we find us right now in the foyer where you walk in, but we're gonna, show you each room and everything that we have. We also have community partners. We do a nonprofit every month, which we do a candle specific and signature for that particular nonprofit. We sell that, and every proceed that goes to the nonprofit at the end of the month, which has been really special in our community because we're bringing in people that that we know and we support. And that we can help. So we love being able to do that. We also have a floral partner, and we'll be able to show you that in the kitchen area. So right up here, this is our hearth room, our family room, if you will. Always, we welcome you to grab a coffee and come over here and just hang out. Like, this is a place to gather, to have a meeting, anything you want.
And what is going on here?
So this is a floral arrangement class. Our floral arrangement partner is Ann Bowden. Her name is actually Jennifer, but it's Ann Bowden Floral Designs. And so she does every week a few arrangements for us to sell. So we have fresh flowers to sell every month. But moreover, we do classes.
Last minute gifts,
yes.
Last minute centerpieces, whatever you need.
100%, but moreover, we have classes to help you kind of put your own thing together. We have the Art of the Cheese Board as well, and multiple different other opportunities here.
Perfect. All right, show us the dining area.
Yeah, so here we are in the dining area. So everybody knows it's a special occasion when you end up in the dining room. So like I said, everything's for sale, from the chandelier down to the rug, and everything you could do for tablescaping to entertain at the best. It can be a last minute pickup. It can be something, that you need or want just to make that occasion that much more special. Kind of feed your soul.
All right, I see books.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about the books.
My favorite spot.
Love to read.
This is our curated library nook. This is actually one of my favorite places because I love to read. We're starting our first book club this month, and which I'm very excited about.
My invitation's in the mail?
Yes,
Perfect.
it is
Perfect.
indeed. Okay, so as we're walking down, please notice the art behind me. So we also have an artist partner that we do quarterly. This is Jared Dunn. In April, we'll be changing that to Ryan Painter, which we're very excited about. So we find ourselves here in the men's closet. So everything you need, down to accessories, we have wallets, even a personal care line for men. So here we're gonna go into the women's closet. So in the women's closet, we're gonna have the same for women. We're gonna have shoes, we're gonna have apparel, we have purses, we have wallets, we have hats.
Speaking of apparel.
Oh yes, she bought this from here. This is Rungalee. It's one of my favorite lines that we carry. And I'm excited to carry that, and I'm excited even more to see her in it.
That's right.
And then over here we have the bed and bath, as well as a little bit of leisure and exercise wear. We have keychains, totes, we have cards for any occasion. And we end up back over through the foyer where a lot of our accessories and jewelry, pillows, and the like. But we end up over here for our four-legged little furry friends in the pet corner. So no part of the home is overlooked. We have things for your dog, your cat, a few little sussies for your kids, and we even have rain boots.
Grooming for your men.
Grooming for your men, yeah. So it's pretty much everything you could imagine.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Catherine, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you watching. Join us next time on The American Dream.
Now we're taking you back to Newport to grab a bite. You might normally expect us to take an Uber, but of course, when in Newport, there was only one way to travel. Okay, so I was gonna ask when the Uber was arriving, but now we're in a Duffy. Are there Uber Duffys?
No Uber Duffys yet, which is actually a little surprising. But you do have like a really cool Balboa ferry here, which takes people from the peninsula to Balboa Island, which is right over here. And that's been running for over 100 years. Owned and operated by the same family.
The Beak family.
Where did this town originate? Like, where's the heart of Newport?
I don't know that there was one specific, but if I had to say, I would say somewhere along Coast Highway and down here on the peninsula.
Thanks for having us, Katie.
Our pleasure.
You know, we really wanted to show Kara one of our favorite places to come eat and drink.
Well, we've got something special lined up for you guys tonight.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to eat. I've never pulled up to a restaurant on a Duffy before, let alone a boat. So
Very unique experience.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's do it.
This is so beautiful. What sets this restaurant apart from any others?
We have a really unique selection of drinks and food. We have one called the Hotel California, which is really beautiful and it's really delicious. It's a good like wintry kind of drink.
By wintry, do you mean strong?
Oh, all the drinks are strong.
Well, with all this talk and all this Duffy writing that you guys have had me doing, living the Newport lifestyle, I'm starving.
Yeah.
So
let's get
we
a
are
round
excited.
of drinks and a round of food.
Cool. Cheers. Cheers to Newport, Duffy's, and the American Dream.
I just came to have a good time. Now everybody inside. Feels good on cloud nine. Yeah, everything is here, right
It's been really fun to learn about Newport, but one of my favorite parts about this show is going into your market. Let's hear from an expert.
Welcome to the Sunset Capital of Texas. I'm Autumn Lapaglia, owner and broker of Legacy Austin Realty. Today we're at the Oasis on Lake Travis. The Oasis has been an Austin staple as a restaurant and event space for over 30 years. Best known for its family-friendly atmosphere, famous margaritas, and stunning sunset views, there's so much more to the Oasis than meets the eye. Let's go take a look and see what it has to offer. A visit to the Oasis is not complete until you've come to their gift shop, where they make a point to feature local artists, jewelers, and vendors. And you can grab a great Austin souvenir and a lover's lock, which is one of the cool traditions at the Oasis. You buy a lock from the shop, take it over to the fence, put it on, and remember your visit forever.
Yes.
Beau Theriot is the original and current owner of the Oasis. Over 30 years ago, he dreamed up a unique vision to create a one-of-a-kind space here in Austin. His original background is in the interior design and home decor field, and he used his passion in that industry to tie in all of his creativity to create what the Oasis is today.
I bought a house up here in 1978 as my getaway.
Wow.
And then this little 500-acre ranch came on the market, but there was nothing out here at all, you know, and the highways were little narrow roads. And so
yeah, I remember.
the banker said, oh, nobody, I told him I went to open a little beer garden on the hill, and they said, oh, nobody will ever drive way out there to eat. And sure enough, I proved them wrong. 37 years later, here we are. So it all just came from up here, guys. I mean, you know, taking that beautiful setting and creating a place for people to come and enjoy Austin's, you know, I kind of take credit for a lot of Austin's growth because people come out here and they have a margarita or two and they get a little bit high and think, oh, you know, this is the Austin lifestyle.
I gotta move here.
Up here. And what you see is what you get now. But it works great, and people do love it, and people from all over the world. And in any one month, we'll have people from 50 or 60 foreign countries visit us.
Wow.
And you know, serve anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 people in a month. So that's it's kind of fun because it's worth sharing this part of the country. And
Absolutely. Well, I have a lot of out-of-town clients that want to move to Austin, and this is the first place
better
I
bring
bring
them
them.
out
Oh
here,
yeah,
that's
they want to
right.
see how beautiful Austin is. You come look at the sunset on the
you're with who?
Oasis. Legacy Austin Realty.
Okay.
It's just my own little company.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've born and raised in Austin, so I've been eating here my whole life.
You've seen it change too, haven't you?
Before and after 2005, and come to Sunday night salsa lessons and
Good,
all that
good.
fun stuff. So.
Yeah, I've been doing salsa for 20 years up there on Sunday nights with the Brew.
The Brew. Oh my God, Joe and
They're
his
so
brothers.
nice. They're so
oh,
wonderful.
gosh. Yeah, they
And
are really.
we just
super
have
guys.
we give a lot of bands kind of their start too over these years, which is really nice. So when I rebuilt it, I just made that big interior space where you'd still feel like you were just about outside. And you know, it works really well. And this year we'll have about 100 weddings.
Wow.
And got a great wedding planner. I've just got the best crew I've ever had in all these years.
That's wonderful.
Which is amazing and wonderful. Is what I've worked for all these years. You know, to get people who really care.
Right.
And a great chef and management that just really is happy and loves their work and wants to please people.
I work with a lot of out-of-town clients moving to Austin, and the Oasis is one of my favorite places to take them to show them all the beauty that Austin has to offer. The next time you're here, make sure you stop by the Treasury, which is a full-service interior design store with unique pieces from all over the world. And then head back over to the restaurant and enjoy a margarita over the sunset view. Thank you for joining us with The American Dream. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, Christopher Tijerina with Roadrunner Realty in San Antonio, Texas. We are back out in the business community, getting to know and spending some time with some of San Antonio's amazing entrepreneurs and business owners. I'm a little starstruck this time. We have the privilege of meeting with 6-time national powerlifting champion, 2-time world's strongest woman, the owner of Jill's Body Mill, the Jill Mills. Jill, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I would love to hear a little bit about how you got started in powerlifting.
Well, I was a bodybuilder, and I knew nothing about powerlifting, and then I met my husband, well, husband now, and he introduced me to powerlifting, and I just love the whole, you get back what you put into it. So, versus just dieting down to look a certain way for a day, it's actually setting goals and accomplishing goals.
That's a beautiful romance story. Romance over weightlifting, I love it. Now, 6-time powerlifting champion, national powerlifting champion, and then you transitioned into strong woman competitions, 2-time world's strongest woman. Please tell me a little bit about competing in the strong woman competitions and then winning worlds.
It was very grueling. It was, you couldn't have a weakness. And strong woman versus powerlifting is very standardized, squat, bench, deadlifts. As far as strongman, it's the person who has the least amount of weaknesses wins. So you had to cover, there's 200 possible events, so you have a lot that you have to prepare for.
Right.
So, but it was pretty awesome because I got to travel and see a lot of places and meet a lot of really neat people. That's what I took away from it.
Wonderful, wonderful. And now your career has continued to grow and to flourish. So you've transitioned from competition and now you're training. I'd love to hear about your business now, where your heart has taken you and what you're really diving into.
Well, it's kind of cool because of all the things I've done in my life. I was in the military, I was a medic in the military and then a nurse, and then with powerlifting and then strongman, I'm able to take each of those elements and apply it to working with my first responders that I'm working with now. I work with San Antonio Fire Department. I've developed a program for them to help them become more resilient in their jobs, to kind of reduce all of the injuries that occur. from lifting people and that sort of thing. I have police officers, and I have some military people too. So that's the direction my heart is taking me. I still have, general fitness people too, but just developing resiliency in my first responders.
That's amazing. Working with first responders, these guys have to pull people out of burning buildings, pull them out of harm's way, and I think it's wonderful that they're looking for Jill Mills to help them get there. Now, I know everybody is anxious to see some of these incredible powerlifting exercises, and I'd love to show them some of the strong man, strong woman lifts.
Okay.
Are you ready to show us what we're talking about?
Sounds great. Let's
do it. All right.
The symbol of strongman is the stone, and this is how you lift it.
That was intense and amazing. Jill, thank you so much for coming out and spending time with us today. I wish you all the success with your endeavors in your business. To find out more information on Jill Mills, please check her out on the Primal Strength and Fitness Facebook page. And back to you guys at the American Dream.
South of Newport Beach is the artistic enclave of Laguna Beach, where Team Helou is also well known. We took a trip to see an incredible property with expansive views and a very unique way to take in the city while you're on the balcony of the master bedroom. Laguna Beach is a small coastal city in Orange County, California. It is known for many art galleries, coves, and beaches. Main Beach features tide pools and a boardwalk leading to the paths and gardens of nearby Heisler Park. Trails meander through coastal canyons in Laguna Coast Wilderness Park. Just imagine if this place was your backyard. Well, that's the case for this next home.
You know when you first walked in?
I can't help but notice that insane view. It's literally panoramic.
Every room has a view, including the sauna and the spa. It's all about the view here. And Laguna Beach has just all different levels of views. Like at the end of this street, you won't have the view this house has.
So that's Main Beach right there. And the area around there is called the Village. And really being able to see that and see the whitewater waves, it just takes this view to like a whole new level.
Every level, he's extensively used glass balconies, not to thwart. Your view will never be obstructed.
And at night you see like all the city lights. It's really, it's incredible. And Catalina and San Clemente Island,
Sunsets are perfect.
This is really
Picturesque,
dreamy.
picturesque.
It really is dreamy. When you're out here, you really feel like you can feel the city. You can see the water, you feel the town, you can look at other people, but it's still so private.
That's what I love, the contrast of the house, our listing in Newport, and then being up here in Laguna, because obviously you're on the water there, but here it's a whole nother type of element, and this is just as breathtaking could get.
Iconic Laguna Beach.
Right. Off-the-line appliances, you have the granite countertop.
Timeless classic details with minimal ornamentation make this the clad perfect gourmet chef's kitchen.
How many bedrooms are in this house if it's got a gym on top of all of them?
3 bedrooms,
Okay.
3.5 baths. And this actually could be converted to a large bedroom. It could multi-purpose room. It could be a family room. It could be a hangout room for your kids, a fun room, a lot of options.
And we saved the best for last.
Oh!
Look at this cool spa.
Wow.
Right off the master bath, view of the water. While you're in the water, I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that.
It truly doesn't. I mean, this is better than an infinity edge because you are just relaxing in your own world. No one can see you. As open as it feels and as much as you can see the view, nobody can see you.
That's right.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
This house really speaks for itself. And there's outdoor spaces off of every room.
Every room, the bottom level as well. Not to mention the house has 4,435 square feet, and it's a saltwater-based water system, security system.
You name it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I feel like this house appeals to a lot of different people. Who do you see living in it?
Actually, I think exactly what you said. This could be an older couple. This could be a family. Options are limitless.
Yeah,
it really is something for everyone.
Truly.
So.
Yeah.
Artists, Laguna Beach to be very arts community, home of the masters.
Artist, musician, family, couple, could be anything. Well, you know what? You guys showed me another good one. I feel like I got the idea of what Newport offers, the idea of what Laguna offers. It has been a great couple days with Team Helou showing me the lifestyle of Newport and Laguna Beach. Before it was time for me to leave, we took it to the beach for one last sunset, and I got to live out one of my 90s fantasies. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
We could be shameless.